welcome back to my channel. Today's video is tragic, horrific, mind-boggling, terrifying, and downright god-awful. But before I ruin your mood for the rest of the day, night, whatever, I just want to apologize really quickly if my intro is loud compared to my actual video. I'm new to editing and I need to figure out the sound, so please bear with me if my intro is too loud until I get it figured out. I'm not trying to be annoying. It just comes natural to me. So, I'm working on it. Okay, back to ruining your day, night, whatever, with this awful story I'm about to share with you. Police in Las Vegas, Nevada say that 32-year-old Clarence Martin Jr. got into an argument with the mother of his 2-month-old baby on October 24th of 2020. What he did as a result of this argument was absolutely unthinkable. The baby's mother said Martin grabbed his 2-month-old daughter, walked out onto the balcony of their apartment, and threw her off. While the baby's mother ran outside to get her, he set fire to the apartment, which destroyed the apartment and killed the family dog. Neighbors say they saw the baby's mother screaming and hysterical outside, holding her baby while they watched her apartment burn. Police say when they arrived on scene, the baby's mother was holding her in the parking lot. The baby, 2-month-old London Martin, was rushed to the hospital where she died from her injuries from the 22-foot fall onto the pavement. Reports say Martin fled in his vehicle, crashing into multiple cars as he made his way to the airport. Police say they apprehended him wearing a TSA shirt after he made his way onto the tarmac. He was charged with open murder, first-degree arson, torture of an animal, and battery on a protected person. According to the Las Vegas Journal-Review, the baby's mother told police that Martin has a history of mental problems, and he hadn't eaten or slept for days leading up to the attack. She said he was lying in bed with baby London when Martin started kicking them, so she moved out onto the living room couch where he grabbed London from her and threw her off the balcony. A GoFundMe has been set up to help with London's funeral expenses. A statement on the page reads, "You will always hold a special place in our hearts. You were treasured and loved before we even knew you, sweet baby girl. Even if for only a short time, you are our beautiful little princess." God, I don't even know what to say about this. I heard about the story while I was watching one of my favorite YouTube channels called the AFC Podcast. I believe AFC stands for Advocating for Children, because he covers true crime stories in the news that affect children. Not gonna lie, it's a hard show to watch. He covers some horrific stories, but he does it to raise awareness about child abuse, neglect, and murder. It's not one of my favorite channels because of the content, but because of the cause. He's doing important work, and I want to support it because I don't want to do it on my channel. Stories like this that involve children are always the hardest for me to do, and sometimes I just can't do them. They're too hard. I can't get through my video without losing it and crying, and if I can't, there's no point. I'd offer no value to you if I can't even tell you what's happening without bawling my eyes out. Prime example, I came across a story that there was no way in hell I could do. It involved a soulless psycho bitch who beat a 3-year-old, with a tire iron while he brushed his teeth because he wouldn't listen to her, or something sick like that. No way. Even now that I just brought it up, I want to go off and call that thing every name in the book. So, I know what I can handle and what I can't handle, and I couldn't have handled that. The story I covered in this video was hard enough, and I know it's hard for you to hear these types of stories, but he can get through them on the AFC podcast, so I leave it to him. If you're interested in checking out his channel, I just want to give you a word of warning first. He's an excellent YouTuber. He's respectful and well-spoken, but he's also raw and sticks to the facts. He doesn't sugarcoat, and he isn't concerned about offending anyone. He tells it like it is. That's what I like about him. I respect that. But some people don't like that, so I'm just warning you ahead of time. He says things that are factual, but that people may find offensive, and he doesn't apologize for it. But if you want to support his work, He goes live pretty often, and he has quite the following. He covers the hard ones. I've had to click off a few times myself because I couldn't handle the case he was talking about. People are just too evil sometimes. I won't even try to wrap my head around the evil that caused Martin to do what he did to his precious baby and family that day, or around the horror that London's mother experienced after he threw the baby to her death. I could try, but honestly, I don't want that shit in my head. It's too dark, and I have enough dark in there already. I've always said that I believe there's a special place in hell for empty souls who prey on the most vulnerable among us: children, animals, the elderly, and people with disabilities. I really hope there is, because he checked off 2 of my boxes, so he belongs there. Far, far away from precious baby London, who I hope is flying high now, away from the evil on this earth that she was way, way too good for. I pray that her mother finds a way to get through this. I don't know how she will, but she'll have to take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, or even 1 minute at a time if she needs to. Please consider sending her love and light to help her get strength for this. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you love and light too, and I'll see you on my next video.